Good day from the MummyCoffeeCompany.com studios. This is the weekly wrap-up.
It's gonna be a good day, good day. Rick and Nikki show the way. It's gonna be a good day, good day. Let your worries fade away. It's gonna be a good day.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
Let's start with the newsy news.
Universal Orlando has just revealed its holiday plans for this year. Universal Orlando Resort invites guests to set their festive side free with this destination-wide holiday celebration kicking off next month. Guests can experience a mix of merry and mischief brought to life from holiday classics to experiences inspired by pop culture icons, creating a memorable holiday atmosphere unlike any other.
Here are the dates for Universal's holiday celebration. It will begin on Friday, November 17th, and run daily through Sunday, December 31st. Now, here is a breakdown of the holiday offerings. Shall I do this? Or should you? I'll start.
Okay.
There was a pause. I don't
you
like
threw me off a little bit. Okay.
Christmas in the Wizarding World.
Yes.
We did not rehearse.
No, we didn't.
There will be Christmas in the Wizarding World. Hogsmeade, located in Islands of Adventure, will have a holiday castle projection show. The Magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle. The Frog Choir returns to Hogsmeade with a special holiday-themed performance. Then, over at Diagon Alley in Universal Studios, Florida, Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees will have their usual holiday-themed performances.
Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's returns to Universal Studios Florida.
Guests will gaze in awe as beloved pop culture-inspired stories from Despicable Me, Shrek, and Madagascar fill the streets of Universal.
These beloved stories come to life as a larger-than-life balloons, colorful holiday floats, and hundreds of jolly performers embark on a picturesque journey that culminates in a stunning finale, including a special appearance by Santa Claus himself and the lighting of the magnificent 80-foot Christmas tree. Hopefully Earl will be there.
Yeah, I'm sure. And
Pearl.
Pearl.
Earl and Pearl, exactly.
Grinchmas at Universal's Islands of Adventure is back for another year, headlined by the Grinchmas Hula Day Spectacular. In Seuss Landing, there will be appearances from the Who's from Whoville and a special photo opportunity that brings guests face to face with the mean green one himself, the Grinch. You want to do this one or shall I?
I can do it. Okay, so the popular dining experience, the Grinch and Friends Christmas Breakfast, also returns to Islands of Adventure. This special opportunity allows guests to start their day with a delicious breakfast and fun appearances by the Grinch and the other favorite Seuss characters.
The Grinch and Friends character breakfast will take place in Confisco Grill.
Oh, that's different this time.
At Islands of Adventure
on
select dates, November 17th through December 27th. Pricing is as follows: $58.99 plus tax per adult, and then $32.99 plus tax per child, which would be ages 3 to 9. You can book by visiting universalorlando.com/holidays. Premier and preferred annual pass holders receive a 20% discount on purchases of the Grinch and Friends character breakfast for select dates by calling 407-224-7554.
Yes, the Mannheim Steamroller will be returning to Universal Studios Florida to get guests into the holiday spirit with live performances on December 2nd, 3rd, 9th, and 10th.
There's one more holiday offering for me or us to tell you about.
Right.
Universal's holiday tour is available on select dates beginning November 19th through December 30th and can be booked by going to www.universalorlando.com/holidays. Pricing begins at $79.99 per person plus tax, and a separate theme park admission with a one-day park-to-park ticket is required.
Exactly.
So annual and seasonal pass holders can get a $10 off discount per ticket per pass holder with a valid annual or seasonal pass. Tickets for pass holders can be purchased by calling 1-866-346-9350 or by visiting the UOAP Lounge in Universal's Islands of Adventure. Regular, seasonal, and Power Pass blockout dates will apply. So, again, the dates. The Universal Holiday Celebration runs from November 17th through December 31st at Universal Orlando. For more information about the holidays at Universal Orlando Resort, visit, once again, universalorlando.com/holidays.
That's right.
Woo!
Yeah, lots of good stuff coming.
So, sticking with Universal news. Now, this is not related to Universal Orlando, but rather Universal's year-round Las Vegas horror attraction.
Right.
It now has a name. And Nikki, can you share that with us?
Right. We've tried it 3 times. Let's see if I can get it
messed
right
up 3 times.
this time. Okay, so Universal
Oh.
Universal Horror Unleashed. We got it finally.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
That was horrible.
You should put in the bloopers.
No.
Oh, yes.
Now, for those of you who do not know, earlier this year, Universal announced plans for a year-round horror experience in Vegas as part of a strategy to offer more branded experience to new audiences in new places. The new horror, that was the word that kept messing me up,
Yes.
tripping me up there. The new horror attraction, inspired by Universal's After Hours Halloween Horror Nights event, will anchor a 20-acre expansion of Vegas's Area 15.
Right.
It's Area 15, not Area 51.
Exactly. 1-5.
That's an entertainment district.
Too bad it's not 15 acres. Area 15.
That would have
That would have worked, right?
a lot of symmetry with that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Although Universal has not shared a ton of details about what to expect with Horror Unleashed, the company said it will include a variety of horror-centric experiences, themed dining, seasonal events, and merchandise. Universal has not yet revealed an opening timeline for the new horror attraction, but like I said, it now has a name, Universal Horror Unleashed.
You got it. Yay! You can do it. All right, well, now on to some Disney news.
Yeah.
Disney will reopen its Blizzard Beach water park next month.
The water park has been closed since March 19th for seasonal refurbishment, but will reopen November 6th.
However, with Blizzard Beach opening, Disney's Typhoon Lagoon will then temporarily be
Yes.
closed. So
So-
they'll close one and open one.
Typhoon Lagoon will close for its own refurbishment starting November 6th.
Right. And it kind of makes sense. Blizzard Beach is kind of that wintry scene. So it's kind of opening in the wintry months, which is kind of cool. So
I don't
like
know
it.
if they planned that, but
No, but it works for me.
it could be a happy accident.
Exactly. I see the symmetry in that one.
So it's like whack-a-mole.
Boop.
Boop, boop. One reopens on the 6th, November 6th. One closes on November 6th.
Right. So now moving over to outer space.
This next story is out of this world.
It's out of this world. Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex has debuted a new enhancement to its entrance plaza.
Yes, a large 3,000 square foot LED video wall called Kennedy Entry Experience has been installed.
Very fun.
The wall features a 6-minute video that highlights moments in NASA's history, from launches and spacewalks to exhibits inside the complex.
Nice. I like it. Very cool.
That is your newsy news. Now on to our Sip and Say segment.
Okay.
This is when we sip our mummy coffee and say what's on our minds. Link to our own coffee brand is in the description box. Mummy Coffee. It's the coffee you've been waiting for. Enjoy. I'm such a spokesman.
Oh, I guess so.
Let's first share our thoughts regarding the news. Nikki, did anything in that newsy news jump out at you?
Well, we've never done the holiday tour at
True.
Universal, but I've heard some really great things that you
ya?
can get. Yes, you can enjoy all aspects with that holiday tour. So
Okay.
I've heard positive things about it.
Okay.
And the price point seems within reason
For a theme park.
for a theme park. Exactly.
Special thing.
Exactly. For a special holiday event. So
I guess what strikes me is it's pretty much standard operating holiday procedure for Universal.
yeah, I don't really see anything that's too different
Nothing-
other than the location of the character Grinchmas breakfast.
Yeah, the Grinch and Friends.
Yes.
Which, because Circus McGurkus is and has been undergoing renovations,
Right.
that is perhaps the reason why it won't be ready for the holiday season. So it's going to be at Confisco this year. That's a little tweak. I don't think anything else really.
No.
Other than they have added, and we didn't read this in the actual Newsy News, but Earl the Squirrel has a partner.
Yes. And her
Pearl.
name is Pearl. Yes. And she's so cute.
So there's one little tweak.
Yeah, exactly. And I actually have a pearl ornament now. And inspired. Pearl inspired ornament. Yeah. And even a little disc. So go check it out at the Etsy.
But other than that, pretty much standard holiday stuff, which is a lot of fun.
Right.
The parade, love the parade.
For sure.
Love the Grinchmas show. That's a family tradition for us, is to see that holiday show.
That's right. Yep, it's always an fun time.
And I'm sure it was not in their little press release, but we do expect a holiday tribute store.
Yeah,
with holiday treats. So good time. Good time had by all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure the timing of, because people have been asking in the past. Okay, when HHN is done, how long does it take for them to get into full swing with the holidays? Now we do. Yeah, it's about 2 weeks.
Yeah. The last day of Halloween Horror Nights is November 4th.
Oh, wow. So it's been extended. That's right.
Yeah, it was extended to that.
You're
so
right.
then the 17th is like 13 days later. So a couple weeks to switch over from, at least at Studios. Now, Islands of Adventure, they don't have stuff really for Halloween. So they can start putting up their garland and little decorations earlier than Studios.
I suspect that they'll start putting it up within a week or so.
Yeah, they'll
we should start seeing the beginnings of it early before even Halloween is done. So,
by the way, our latest Mummy Coffee, the Nile Decaf, is available. That was one of our most requested when we came out with our first original 4 coffees. A lot of people asking about decaf.
Right.
That's now here.
Yep.
Link in the description box.
Exactly.
We are working to introduce 2 new coffees.
Right.
Hopefully by Black Friday. Hopefully we can do it. That's the goal. We want to introduce one more inspired by Disney. That would be our Mickey Mocha.
Exactly.
I'll let you connect the dots. Especially when you see the label for Mickey Mocha, you might notice a familiar
color scheming.
Yes. And then maybe a hazelnut is in the queue. Still working on that name. I had some suggestions. I still like Egyptian Earl. That's the leading contender for me, because I'll let you connect the dots with the name Earl and Christmas and stuff, and theme parks.
And nuts.
But to me, it just sounds fancy.
It does.
I'll have the Egyptian Earl, please. Yes. So anyway, link to the Mummy Coffee Company is in the description box. Thank you, everyone who has bought our coffee.
Yes.
Fun thing for us.
Exactly.
It's been a dream.
It has. It's been a dream for a long time coming, and
living the dream.
Yes, and we get excited every time that you guys make that purchase. We're like, yay!
Excellent.
So thank you for making us happy.
And 2023 has been a year of transition for us. We're adding new things. Like you started up your crafts again, selling those.
Yeah.
We started the coffee company. Coming, hopefully by November 1st.
Yes, I'm shooting for November 1st.
Is Nikki Workshop.
Yes.
That will be her YouTube channel, will be Nikki Workshop. It will have a corresponding website, moving away from the Etsy platform.
Right.
We might use that Etsy platform for something else, but moving away from that, it'll be NikkiWorkshop.com. And how are things progressing with that, Nikki?
Well, we got some of our USB cables today.
Yeah, because a lot of that.
Go ahead.
A lot of that channel will be live streaming you doing your crafting in your workshop. So it's kind of branded as, when you watch those live streams, as a window into the workshop.
Exactly. So I'll be, conversing with people in the chat every so often, but really it's a lot of, streaming of me working, and then, seeing what is in the shop being made.
You'll do an introduction when you first turn on the stream.
Right. Exactly.
Chat for a few minutes and then get to work.
Yes.
Come on.
And this actually forces me to get to work. This actually will,
Stop goofing off. Get to work, Nikki.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, and there might be times when I, take suggestions. Okay, what do you guys want to see me make today, or put in an order, and you can see it made live.
Yeah.
So those kind of.
She will take breaks and from time to time.
And chat.
Just so she's not lonely.
Exactly. You guys
Chat
can
with
keep
you
me
guys.
company.
Maybe I'll be around the house and pop in. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
So I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I don't want to disappoint anybody. It's not, it's more of a relaxing kind of a vibe where we're just hanging out versus,
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Not everything
it
works.
It might evolve into something else, but I want to keep it low key for myself as this is something new that I'm trying. You're used to live streaming. You're used to, constantly talking and conversing where I'm more of a quiet person in a way, unless I'm like with a friend or something. But, so I'll have to, kind of find my way through it a little bit.
Just talk to yourself a lot, Nikki.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll just be like, okay, well.
As I've teased before, when she's working, you might see her do a happy dance. Something she's trying a lot of new stuff too. So
yeah, like I have learned my learning curve. I mean, I have learned a lot, and that's the thing is that I've always been artsy fartsy, and I've been crafty, but I've never been And I used to take, and in fact, even in middle school, my favorite two teachers was wood. When I had to take wood shop, and I built a gumball machine, and then one was like my art class, and it was crazy because my middle school teachers were the ones that made the biggest impression on me. But you
may see her dance a happy dance when she does something or something works out. You may see her cry.
Right. I even dropped a few bombs
this morning. And I told you, hey, when you're live, you better change that word to flipping.
Or fudge.
Yeah. Than what you said
because I didn't say fudge.
When that thing didn't go right.
Exactly.
And I do tease that hopefully you don't see any staple gun accidents.
No, but I did hot glue my fingers, and I was tears were streaming down my face. So anyway, accidents will ensue when it comes to me. So anyway,
it's a window into the workshop.
It is.
It's like you're walking by and you peer into Nikki's window. We don't think it's creepy. We're inviting you to.
Exactly. So anyway, that's kind of what it'll be like. So hopefully we'll have fun together. Just hang out.
Another little update is my Disney channel. There's a link to it in the description box. It's called Rix in the Queue.
Right.
That's where I do all my Disney content. For some reason, I decided to keep Universal separated from Disney. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was the right decision or not, but it's what I decided. So Rix in the Queue is your home for Disney content. Go subscribe to that channel now. We have started what I call magical morning live streams.
And they're going really well.
I have enjoyed them, where we are at a Disney park around 9 a.m. in the morning, and I take you to lunchtime, kind of helping you kick off your work day.
Right.
In the right way, a little more pleasant than just going to work. I mean, now you can go to work, get in your office, get in your cubicle, turn on the magical morning live streams.
Well, and I tell you, those Disney parks are just gorgeous, just to walk around and just enjoy the morning air and the sights and sounds. I've really enjoyed those live streams in the morning.
I've enjoyed doing them.
The weather's been a bit nicer.
That's the big key. Now, I enjoy it more now. Would I enjoy it as much, say, middle of July when it's really, really hot?
When it's
probably not.
110 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning.
But when the weather is mild in the morning, I just enjoy those moseys and strolls through the Disney parks. So I invite you to join me on Magical Mornings, Rix in the Queue.
Well, gee whiz, do we have a bunch of entertainment for y'all.
Yeah.
Between Rix Flix and Rix in the Queue and your new channel that you're still working on, and then my workshop live stream. Oh boy, it's we got a lot going on.
I've done some testing on the new channel, which would be called Theme Park 24/7.
You have a name now.
I've been doing some testing. Lost a few subscribers when they found out what the mystery channel is, but that's okay. I expected that. But we'll do some more testing with that, and hopefully have it fully operational. Well, not fully. How about partially operational between now and the end of the year.
Oh, okay, because I thought you were saying the beginning of the new year.
Well, until we had that discussion today, we sort of had an idea of maybe a better way to start with it. That's a little less work on me.
Exactly.
So I might can have it up and live
a lot sooner.
Theme Park 24/7.
Nice.
Just a real fast, quick, I don't like to talk about this too much, a health update regarding me. I've had some health issues. One thing is my back. I had steroids given to me, the steroid pills. They worked for like a couple of days. Mm-hmm. So
while you were taking them.
Yeah. So we're going to be looking at therapy and those epidural, like cortisone, I think it is, shots. I've known people who have had that, and they've been good. It worked for them for like 5 years. That was my mom. But we'll see. Thanks for everyone who's aware and has prayed for me or wished me well and had me in your thoughts. I appreciate that. I do fear, though, eventually down the line, there will be some back surgery in my future. But we'll take it one step at a time. And that's all I have to say about that. But other than thank you guys for those who know about it and express your concern and your well wishes.
Right.
Now on to Espresso Self with Q&A.
That's right.
Espresso, like the coffee.
Mm-hmm. But express.
Now, to submit a question for Espresso Self, you need to go to our main hub website, which is RixFlixEmporium.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage. While you're scrolling down, kind of explore the rest of the page. But when you get to the bottom, there's a little box for you to submit a question for us.
Exactly.
Also, I grabbed some just like off of the YouTube comments, anything that strikes me in the YouTube comments.
Okay, perfect.
So, Nikki.
Here we go. So the first one is from Genevieve. I love her name. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hey, y'all. Any word on when the holiday celebration will be? Let's see. I'm trying to plan a trip in mid-November before it gets busy with the holiday crowds, but I haven't had any announcements yet. Any clue on what the delay is, since it's usually announced, these dates months in advance. So there you go, Genevieve.
I know. That was the leading story today.
It was November 17th.
I pondered if I should include this or not, but this was kind of the first question that I didn't answer last week. So it was first, and I'm like, you know what? She has her answer by the time we get to this.
Exactly. So
but since she took the time to ask it, I thought I would include it. But now we know, November 17th.
Right. So hopefully that is a good timing for you, because you're coming mid-November, so you're coming just around that time.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, fingers crossed for you.
It intersects for you. Hopefully your mid-November isn't like the 14th and then you leave on the 16th.
Right. Oh, boy.
I hope it's there's a good segue there.
Right, exactly. Okay, so next one is from Crystal Wilkins. Earlier this year, you mentioned a Jaws-inspired restaurant opening up in the area. Is that restaurant open yet? And if so, do you have a review on it?
That restaurant is open. The Jaws restaurant is open. However, they did not put it in Orlando.
No.
They opened it in Ocala, which is, it could be like, hour and a half, 2 hours away?
Right.
And the reason they did that is because I was in contact with them. They said the rent was really expensive, or the leasing was really expensive in Orlando.
It was insane. Like when we saw the numbers, we're like, whoa.
So they went up north to Ocala, and I don't think I'm going to drive specifically 2 hours for a hamburger joint. Unless we're on a road trip. If we were to do a road trip
to the Ocala National Forest or something,
or some springs up there for some kayaking or snorkeling, then we could hit it on the way back, and it would be part of that road trip, which I thought about today. That is becoming more likely, Nikki.
Nice.
So there you go. That's what's going on with Jaws. Sorry, it's not close by. It's not going to be like in City Walk or right outside of Universal's main campus. It's a couple hours away.
Gotcha.
Next, Nikki.
All right, this is from Venom. I want to hear that, was it Eminem song? Venom. Okay. Anyway, hey, Rick was wondering, with the Jurassic Park tribute store closing, is there any more JP 30th anniversary merchandise left in the parks or City Walk?
There has been some in the Jurassic Park area of Islands of Adventure, like the Outfitters for sure. Mm-hmm. They've taken some of that merchandise and moved it to that location for sure.
Okay.
So, yes, some of it is still around.
Perfect. Next one is from Short King. You know who I think of for that?
Mm-mm.
Lord Farquaad.
Okay.
Anyway, hey, Rick, I love your videos, and I was wondering, do you think it would be packed at Universal Studios on December 2nd? Me and my family are going on December 2nd, and I don't want it to be packed, but it could be. Love your videos, bro. Keep it up.
I don't think so. If it's not too close to Thanksgiving,
right.
Usually you'll have Thanksgiving, that week of Thanksgiving, and maybe the week after Thanksgiving, can be elevated, but then there's kind of a lull between like the first half of December until the kids get out on their winter break, because that all the kids are still in school, so no family vacations are being planned. But once we hit that time frame, kind of the last 2 weeks of the year, is when most of the country has those holiday breaks. Then it gets really busy. So the first half of December is usually a little quieter in advance of that second half of December ramp up.
Okay. And the other part, oh, no, this one's from music. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So this
New
is
question here.
Yeah. You didn't do
I didn't do a space.
Spacing.
I didn't space
Spacing
it.
threw me off a little bit. Okay. So
My
Music
apologies.
City Mania asks, the Starbucks that was under renovation went from looking like a Starbucks to looking like a Starbucks. Who knew?
That was a comment I grabbed off of YouTube. It made me laugh.
That's funny.
Yeah. The Starbucks that was under renovation went from looking like a Starbucks to looking like a Starbucks. Who knew?
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Good one. Music City Mania. Good
All
one.
right, and you get to read this next one from
All right.
Humor and Waffles.
Humor and Waffles.
Humor and Waffles is actually pretty funny, and the
Yeah,
live streams
he
and
is.
stuff,
He
they crack me up.
So his or her, humor's comment is chorizo, tomato. Because I did a food review of a burger in the NBC Grill and Brew. And and I think I used both terms. I think I said it both ways. I think I said chorizo and I said chorizo.
Cover both bases. All your bases. There you go.
And I get schooled on this every time I try to
you don't know
say chorizo. I think it's chorizo.
I think it is chorizo.
But the thing is, I did ask the server. She didn't know either. So before I do my food review, for this, I ask, how do you say this? And they come back with, I don't know. So I think I accidentally said it both ways. I wanted to stick with, I think, chorizo.
You can Google that stuff, right?
I don't know.
You can Google pronounce things.
Anyway, I thought it was funny that Humor and Waffle says chorizo, chorizo, tomato. I agree, buddy. Either way works.
All right, this next one is from Pale Rider Publishing. You got my support for the Black Lagoon Horror House. Where do I sign?
Right on. We are so serious about getting the creature from the Black Lagoon its own haunted house. This has to happen.
Yeah,
I want it sooner rather than later. I mean, at least in my lifetime.
Right.
But
Those underwater houses are always so good that it would be perfect. It'd be perfect.
Well,
and he's due his time.
Well, that's my reasoning is one, when Universal Creative does the water resets, in the haunted houses, they always look fabulous. And then they always do a classic monster related house. Combine the two, it would be House of the Year.
There you go.
I already know it would be.
Exactly. I'll let you read this one.
Okay. Larry Knight says, Confisco just got a whole new kitchen. See, this is why you read. Confisco just got a whole new kitchen crew. The food has been pretty hit or miss these last couple weeks. It's one of my favorite in-park dining options, but for anyone going soon, I'd skip it for a while. Sometimes it's up to
its usual greatness.
Oh, okay.
And other times I had my favorite look and taste terrible.
Okay.
That was Larry Knight's opinion, by the way.
Well, I wanted to share other people, people have different experiences in the park.
For sure.
So, I just wanted to share different points of view. The last thing I had there was phenomenal, though. Mm-hmm. I had the penne a la vodka, and I still think about it to this day. I still want that. It was that good. Yeah. But then I had, the Korean fried rice.
And it wasn't your vibe.
No, that one didn't hit for me. So maybe that goes to the kind of hit or miss he's referring to.
Yeah.
Because when I saw our moderator, Mike, have it that one day, it looked really good. But then when I had mine, it didn't seem as good. So
gotcha.
Anyway, just wanted to share a difference of opinion. I didn't know the kitchen crew changed, but different opinions, different times. The last thing I had, phenomenal recommendation, the penne a la vodka.
Okay.
Now on to QVC. Mm-hmm. Let's tease some, at least just a couple of, this will be short.
Yeah.
A couple of things yet to be listed that have been developed. And I think, are we going to launch these with the new website.
Yes,
like
this is going to go
we're just
on.
going to tease you. We're going to torture you. You can't get these now.
But get your pocketbook ready.
Let's start with what we showed you. What do we start with?
We'll do these. Or do you want to do...
We showed that last week, so let's just show it again so we can move on.
Okay.
This is something we showed last week. I'll get it the right way. Is it focused? Move my face.
There you go.
These kind of old world looking maps. That's the Magic Kingdom. We have we'll have these for sale. Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Islands of Adventure, and Universal Studios Florida. We'll have them. You can buy individually and as a set. Mm-hmm. You can buy a set of all 4 Disney, all 2 Universals, like that. That was the last thing we showed last week. So be prepared for those to come.
Exactly. Now, do you want to show these?
I do want to show these.
Okay,
Which
hold
ones?
on.
Yeah, that's the one. Let's do it in order.
Hold on. What's the order? I can't remember.
All right, are you insane? Get out of here. The curse is real. This whole point. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
I thought I put it in the right order.
Also coming soon are these wooden drink coasters. Is that focused?
Yep.
Are you insane? Get out of here. The curse is real. This whole place is a trap. That's just one set of coasters.
Yeah, so that was kind of your mummy-inspired coasters.
Yeah, that's coming soon.
Okay, and then we have favorite ride quotes edition, which will be our 4 favorite.
So this one is just kind of a summary of what we just did.
Right.
Are you insane? Get out of here. The curse is real. This whole place is a trap. And this is welcome to Gringotts. Perfectly safe, as you can see. Hope that focused. I can't tell. I got my eyes closed. Here's a classic. Welcome home. You've arrived. Can we pause on this for a second? No, I'll go back to that.
Okay, we'll come back.
And then cowards run, heroes fight. So I questioned Nikki on the welcome home, you've arrived, as to who says that in the ride. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have that confused, don't they? So
I Googled it. I made sure and I triple checked, but
the quote on here is attributed to the correct speaker of the quote. Mm-hmm. Don't question Nikki.
but honestly,
but
like
I did question her.
If you could prove me wrong, do it before I put these suckers into production, please.
Who do you have as the person, the character that says it?
How do you pronounce that? Orbidon?
Orbidon. Okay. I think a lot of people think Magdal.
Right.
It's like,
right.
But anyway, that's coming soon to Nikki Workshop.
Yep. And I just want to show 2 more things.
Oh, okay.
These will be up on the new workshop as well. So here, go ahead, you do it. So just a quick example.
They're focused?
Yep.
Okay. There's one.
Of, they're kind of like stained glass-esque ornaments for houses.
Focused?
Yep.
All right.
All right, cool. So yeah, so we've got some new stuff in development,
and pretty soon you can see Nikki actually create these live from a window into the workshop.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll have some, and there's more stuff coming too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Hug your kids, whether they be people or pets. Kiss your mummies.
Haha.
We are out of here, but remember to exit through the description box. All the cool links we talked about in this weekly wrap-up is in there for you. Go click on it. Go explore. But that's it. Goodbye. Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.
Bye, guys.
It's gonna be a good day, good day. Rick and Nikki show the way. It's gonna be a good